Blake Lively subpoenas major media figures in Justin Baldoni smear campaign case. In a stunning legal turn that has captured the attention of Hollywood and the public alike, Blake Lively has formally issued subpoenas to multiple media figures in connection with her ongoing legal battle with actor and director Justin Baldoni. The move marks a significant escalation in a case that began as a private disagreement and has now snowballed into a far-reaching controversy with implications for celebrity media, freedom of speech, and digital accountability. At the center of the lawsuit is an alleged smear campaign aimed at damaging Lively's reputation during the production and promotion of the upcoming film adaptation of It Ends with Us, a highly anticipated project originally billed as a transformative moment in both Lively's and Baldoni's careers. Let's explore how this battle unfolded, who is involved, what the subpoenas seek to uncover, and how this story reflects broader themes in celebrity culture and media ethics. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni initially began working together on the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel It Ends with Us, with Lively cast in the lead role and Baldoni directing and producing. At the outset, the collaboration appeared promising. Both stars praised each other in early press tours, and industry insiders anticipated a career-defining release. However, tensions allegedly began to surface behind the scenes. According to multiple reports, creative disagreements, scheduling issues, and differing visions for the film's direction led to growing friction between the two. Though details remain sealed in certain court documents, it's believed that what began as a professional conflict soon became personal, culminating in a series of leaks, social media posts, and online commentary that Lively claims were deliberately intended to damage her career and credibility. Lively's legal team alleges that certain media figures and online influencers played a role, whether knowingly or indirectly, in spreading damaging narratives about the actress. These narratives included unverified stories, speculative gossip, and commentary that Lively says was based on falsified or misleading information. Among the individuals mentioned in recent legal filings are celebrity blogger Perez Hilton, conservative commentator Candace Owens, and several popular entertainment-based social media accounts. While not all of these individuals are accused of direct defamation, Lively's legal team is investigating whether they contributed to amplifying false narratives as part of what they describe as a coordinated media attack. The subpoenas issued are intended to uncover the origins of these claims, as well as communications that may reveal coordination or sourcing tied to Baldoni or his associates. The case raises challenging legal questions. Chief among them is the tension between public figures' rights to protect their reputation and the protections granted under the First Amendment for media commentary and criticism. Media law experts suggest that Lively's team will need to walk a careful line to avoid infringing on free speech protections while proving malice or recklessness in the publication of false claims. Legal analyst Jenna Marks commented, "Greater than public figures like Blake Lively face a high bar in defamation cases. To prove liability, they must show that the party acted with actual malice or a reckless disregard for the truth. That's a tough threshold, especially when dealing with opinion-based commentary." However, if the subpoenas reveal a coordinated effort to spread misinformation with intent to harm, the legal strategy could gain traction. It's this possibility that seems to be driving Lively's aggressive legal pursuit. Justin Baldoni has consistently denied any wrongdoing. Through his legal representatives, he has maintained that he had no part in spreading damaging information about Blake Lively and is committed to resolving the matter privately. In a brief statement, Baldoni's spokesperson said, "Greater than Mr. Baldoni remains focused on his professional obligations and categorically denies any involvement in a smear campaign. He hopes that the matter will be resolved amicably and respects the legal process." Meanwhile, media figures named in the subpoenas have responded with varying degrees of cooperation. Perez Hilton, who has long been a controversial figure in celebrity media, issued a post acknowledging the subpoena and promising transparency. Candace Owens, however, reacted more critically, posting on social media, "Greater than being subpoenaed for expressing an opinion is a dangerous road. Public figures should not weaponize the legal system against free expression." These differing responses underscore the complexity of the case and the broader debate about media accountability in the digital age. The lawsuit has sparked intense debate across social media platforms. Fans of both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have taken to Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit to share theories, support, and criticisms. Some have rallied behind Lively, expressing sympathy for what they see as a pattern of targeted harassment against female celebrities. Others believe the case is being overblown and caution against silencing media voices. A trending hashtag, #JusticeForBlake, was launched shortly after news of the subpoenas broke, with thousands of fans urging Hollywood to take a harder stance on media accountability. On the other side, hashtags like #FreeTheMedia have called out what they perceive as an effort to suppress criticism under the guise of litigation. Legal observers expect the case to enter a lengthy discovery phase, during which the subpoenaed individuals and entities will be required to provide documentation, communications, and possibly even testify under oath. Depending on what is uncovered, the court could order depositions, issue further subpoenas, or even escalate the case to a jury trial. If evidence shows that Lively was indeed targeted in a coordinated way, the implications for the involved parties could be severe, both reputationally and legally. The lawsuit is being watched closely by both Hollywood insiders and legal professionals because it touches on key modern-day issues: the spread of misinformation, social media influence, and the limits of celebrity privacy. In an era when content goes viral in minutes and narratives are shaped by influencers, tweets, and anonymous forums, the Lively case could set a precedent for how courts address the intersection of digital gossip and reputational harm. Celebrity lawyer Ryan Starks noted, "We're entering an age where online rumors can do more damage than traditional tabloid stories ever could. This lawsuit might finally force a legal reckoning for unchecked digital narratives." Blake Lively has been relatively quiet throughout the legal ordeal, choosing instead to let her legal team speak on her behalf. In a recent filing, her lead attorney emphasized the importance of accountability and truth. Ms. Lively has no desire to silence free speech. However, speech that is knowingly false, maliciously motivated, and strategically amplified must be confronted under the law. This case is about truth, dignity, and justice. According to sources close to the case, Lively has suffered both professionally and personally due to the rumors, facing hesitations from studios and sponsors, as well as invasive media coverage that she claims was fueled by unverified narratives. The lawsuit has reignited a long-standing conversation about the ethical obligations of media outlets and influencers. At what point does commentary cross the line into defamation? Are influencers held to the same standards as journalists? Should celebrities have more recourse when falsehoods spread online? Industry watchdogs are already weighing in. The Media Responsibility Alliance issued a statement calling for greater transparency and verification practices among digital platforms, particularly those with significant reach. As the case moves through the courts, more details are expected to emerge. Depending on the outcome of the discovery phase, new names could be added to the list of those subpoenaed, and potential settlements or countersuits could change the course of the battle. Meanwhile, production on It Ends With Us continues, though under a cloud of uncertainty. Sources say reshoots and rebranding efforts may be underway to distance the project from the surrounding controversy.